Not a good day today. It's a bad day. It's really a bad day for me. It's really a bad day in different ways. So no plan and this and I'm not gonna talk too much. I've just dragged myself here so that I can open phone lines and you people can come in and express yourselves. I'm opening phone lines almost immediately because Kulanda, I'm failing to, I don't think I can manage, so I'm opening phone lines almost immediately. I am very sad. I am sad. You know, it's a 50-50 situation. It's a 50-50 situation, but 50-50, no. I'm very sad that Malanji has been, not Malanji, that Fred Sonyamba has been jailed. Not jailed yet. Actually, not jailed yet because, you know, the sentencing will be tomorrow. So, today is only conviction. He has been convicted. I am standing with Fred Sonyamba and I'm feeling very, very bad that Fred Sonyamba has been convicted. Fred Sonyamba, for me, I have no doubt in my mind that the poor man, Bafwide Chanyongolo, I have no doubt in my mind that, you know, Fred Sonyamba itewaka bwalala. No. But Fred Sonyamba Tewaka Bwalala is not a thief. He's not a thief. Unfortunately, his job has dragged him in this. We heard in that trial how Fred Sonyamba actually even tried to put things in order. But honestly, who could stand in the way of Edgar Chagwalungu? He deal yaba Malanji. The Malanji haste. The Malanji haste was a deal for Edgar Chagwalungu. When I spoke about this, when PF was actually in power, I spoke about it. But then again, UPND messed me up, you know, arrested me, and then we were pushing for Edgar Lungu to come back. So, you know, you cannot be pushing somebody to come back and yet, you know, that's how I stopped talking about Diriash. And because I knew that in the moment, there is no way you can talk about Malanji haste without involving Edgar Lungu. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. But to be honest with you, I stopped talking about it because it was implicating Edgar Lungu. There is no way Nangualimu Temoshani Edgar Lungu. Some of you have been saying, hey, no, you said that you are going to stand with Edgar Lungu, whatever. Temuni fionsefia upuba. You have been getting Karaka and Tuankan. Hey, you said they are going to stand with Edgar Lungu. Not Nefshirolemo. Not Nefshirolemo. And this one, you can check my videos. I have been silent on this issue. Even when I've reported, I've just reported, okay, this is what was said in court and whatever. But to be honest with you, I knew that deal was bad. That haste, the Malanji haste, was orchestrated by Edgar Chagwalungu himself. The tapani nefi akoba chan yo pantu ba Edgar Lungu namba na wafua no you are being a traitor. Imwe, there is no way so much money would be stolen using a presidential jet. Using a presidential jet without the president knowing. A presidential jet it can't move without the authorization of the presidency. It can't move. It can't move. It can't move. So how did it move to go and get that money? It moved because Edgar Lungu was part of it. Not Nefiakoba Chan. Edgar Lungu was part of it. Edgar Lungu was part of it. And I'm not saying this because Walimu Mochari. It is just a fact. There is no way you can separate Malanji Haste from Edgar Lungu. How? How did the presidential jet go all the way to Turkey? Kutali kutaki mwega. Kutali kutaki tepa Malawi. Kutaki tepa Ethiopia. It's far. It's very far. It went. Malanji, they went on a presidential mission. He said it. You went on a presidential mission. What presidential mission? What mission do we have with Turkey that the president had to send Malanji? And when they came back, it was so obvious. They were so careless, these people. The moment when Malanji came back, batampo kupula. Batampo kupula, bashitechi. You see? And this is where I tell you that Esther, she's still very powerful. She's still very powerful, and she's powerful part of it because she's the one who knows where the money that Edgar Lungu got out of our treasuries is. But Esther Lungu, she's the one who knows who has the money. Maybe one of them yaba Edgar Lungu. Maybe one of them yaba Edgar Lungu. That's why mwale mwenye wa Malanji, kuchiriro shani bale monekera, because indalama shakwa Edgar Lungu. Indalama shakwa Edgar Lungu. Esho aso mbwelemo. It is in the hands of people. It is in the hands of people. And this is why these people must not be allowed to come anywhere near power. Because they have money. Ba Malanji, share yawo, we saw what he was doing. Nga Edgar Lungu. Nga Edgar Lungu. Shilendalama shirikwisa because pali Malanji Haste bali dideko na Balungu. So Balungu indalama shabo shirikwisa Malanji ashita mwefi twafimona. No mba Balungu. Don't tell me that bakulira mafulati yaba Haste. Don't tell me that you are no. There is money. There is money lying around for Edgar Lungu. And the person that knows where that money is, Niba Esther. And that's why you see them being so stubborn in South Africa. That's why you see them saying we are not coming to Zambia. Some of you are saying, no, let just Hakainde Ichilema withdraw so that they can come. Tawa Keseva Esther. Nangwa Hakainde Ichilema today says, no, I'm not going to be part of the funeral. Esther Tawaki, Sino Lupuarwa. They won't come. They won't come. They are protecting the money. Such kind of money. Such kind of money, that's what they are protecting. Amadiru Yenavadi Chaya. They have money. And South Africa now is becoming the headquarters for the Edgar Lungu's plundered resources. Administered by Esther Lungu. Unfortunately, a number of people have suffered for this. For this one, I am standing with Bayamba. Bayamba, I mean, Bafuire Chanyongolo. Bayamba, Bafuire Chanyongolo. Bayamba. I mean, who could say no? Who could say no? I saw some of you are writing to say, hey, but why didn't he resign? Why didn't he resign? How many of us can resign? And the MPF, even resigning would have costed him something. He would have just brought himself in problems. So I'm sympathizing with him. I'm sympathizing with him. I'm standing with Bayamba. And I'm praying that God will be with him. In terms of Malanji, that was a haste which they pulled, and Edgar Lungu was a mastermind of it. Nshidilande finge ama phone kutuma tampo kutuma already. Kutuma tampo kutuma. My network is not very good because nshilipi the internet. So internet iliko slow filia. Shilipi the internet. Nimponso ka bad. Ningwata pressure bad. Ningwata pressure bad kind. But try to call. The goodness could not they don't just cut kwa. So, but now I chief Shakontuan Kane, my internet has been clamped a little bit. So network yala wakwati ya shupako, but you can try to call. You can try to call and express yourself. That is the number that you are calling on. Not a good day, Monday. Na imbi pila ko ine day alero ni ngumfo ubi. Hello, Miranda Pavayo vaya mbashansani. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Ms. Tayali, I've just logged onto the show, but I have this question on my mind, and it's been on my mind for a very, very long time. In Zambia, I think we have the Public Protector's Office. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
My question is, what is the role of that office? I mean, for all these decades since Zambia got independent, what was the role of that office, and what role does it play? I mean, I rarely ever see them issuing any statements. Because clearly, if we don't exercise, if we don't implement, if we don't do what we're supposed to do as certain bearers of office, then there is no country at the end of the day. All these cases where people are being arrested and being found guilty, the public protector is supposed to be involved in making sure that these things are tackled. At the end of the day, I think we as Zambians need to start taking ourselves seriously. Because right now, people are talking about corruption that's going on now, and we're looking at the next government fixing what's happening now. That's ridiculous. Why can't people take accountability now? Why do you have to wait for a government before you actually do something? That doesn't make any sense. I think the critical thinking skills in Zambia are lacking extremely. You can't let people get away with things just because they're government. I mean, they can get away with it, but at the end of the day, it just shows the apathy that we have as a country. We just let things slide, and I think most African countries suffer from that.
Yeah. No, thank you very much.
And if we continue to... Thank you.
Yeah, the Office of the Public Protector. I mean, why should we have to wait until people are out of government for us to pursue them? Anyway, the only issue is that, government is quite complex. Government is quite complex. It's very difficult when people are in power to follow them. It is very, very difficult. It is difficult, I mean, let's face it. Even in UPND, there is corruption that is currently going on. My only solace is that the corruption that is in UPND at the moment, at least there is some semblance of, order. Not Yalechtikam PF. Yalechtikam PF, it was just something else. It was just something else. But there is also corruption in UPND. And I wish we can be able to handle this, immediately. Yeah, it's complex. It's complex. Somebody there, Eli Kato, is saying Yamba should have resigned. Unfortunately, it's easy for us to say, hey, Yamba should have resigned. Hey, this one should have resigned. It's not that easy, guys. It's not that easy. And we are talking about PF. I mean, many things were done, my shortcut. We lost so much money during the PF, and this money is still lying around in individuals who are masquerading to be businessmen, and yet they got money to keep for Balungu. And now Esther, she's the one in charge of that. She's the queen behind that. So it's easy for us to say, hey, Bayamba should have resigned, but it's not easy. Sometimes we put ourselves in the shoes of some of these people. It's not easy, but Bayamba is a good man. Fred Sonyamba is a good man. But Fred Sonyamba is just suffering, for doing a job, a difficult job. He was under pressure. The phone line is there. You can call. I know my network is not good, but just keep trying. My internet has not been paid. So I've been clamped. That's why my network is not good. I think Nalali Kafir. Hello. Now I think Nalali Kafir, because really Nefia Kolanda Nashako Kwanda Padiba PF, but I'll talk another day. I'm failing to talk, to put my mind together. One, because of Fred Sonyamba being convicted innocently. I'm feeling bad about that. And two, naneni nkwata from pressure and fona vera ko wino inenda mieva. I'm very straightforward. Shaba kwati yo shan nkwata ma pressure and financial kaidi ba Esther lungu bali chitawi to draw sponsorship. So na ikawa. But anyway, God will come through. I'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. Bye.